Hey guys, while this operation is not always professional, we do try to be reputable. You guys will have to excuse my kid screaming at the top of his lungs in the background. I think the video is pretty good. Y'all check this out. Hey fellas, I know a lot of you guys watch my videos and try to pick up a few tips and some tricks and pointers and things. Well, today you're in luck. Anybody that knows me knows I like to fish a Crawtube a bunch. I like fishing a regular tube quite a bit. So anyway, this will work for either one. I'm going to rig up a Crawtube and kind of show you how I rig it and show you a trick or two that may help you in tournaments and may help you catch another fish or two here and there. Anyway, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a bobber stop. Now, bobber stop is to limit the movement of my weight. So I got it on my line right there. Then I'm going to thread on my weight. And usually I try to determine which weight I use by what kind of cover I'm fishing. For what I'm doing now, I'm going to be fishing wood, shallow wood, that kind of thing. And so I'm going to go with a 5/16 this time. If I was flipping mats, I love doing this in mats. If I was doing that, then I would go somewhere between an ounce and a half, something like that, maybe an ounce and 3/4, depending on how thick it is. And that bobber stop's really going to help you because it's going to make sure that weight goes in that vegetation and with your bait. Your bait's going to follow it right in there. So anyway, that's how I do that. I've got a new hook I'm using these days. It is actually called I'm going to get this right, Grip Pin KVD. You can see that little lip on there that holds it on there. So I'm going to tie it on. Now I'm going to break all the rules here because most people say they don't use a Palomar knot on fluorocarbon, but I break that rule all the time and I don't break off many lines. So that's what we're going to do. Just pull it through there. Make sure you wet that Palomar really good. You just kind of spit on it a little bit. Gets it real slick. Slide it right together. And then just, bite that line off. Just like that. And you're ready to go. I'm going to take that Crawtube. The Crawtube's got a solid head. So I'm going to run that hook in there just like this. Pull it out. Just like rigging up any kind of soft plastic. I'm going to go all the way through my Crawtube. You can see I got the hook sticking out right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch this bait. And I'm going to pull it up like this. And I'm going to put that hook right back in there. Just like that. It's rigged up straight. Just like it needs to be. Pretty basic, right? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do something a little bit different. If I can find my weight or my... what I like to do is I like to put a rattle on it. And used to I had to thread my rattle on the hook as I'm going through that plastic. But I don't do that anymore. These here actually have a little gap in them, as you can see right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go kind of up the butt of this crawdad, and I'm going to clip it right on that hook. Well, let's see if I am. Let's see here. Is it on there? Yeah, it's on there. Just like that. I'm going to rig it back up here. And she's ready to go. Just like that. You shake it. Put it in that treetop, in that mat, whatever. And, that helps you. If it only catches you 2 or 3 more fish a trip, then it's worth it. So anyway, that's how I do that. But here's a bonus trick. If you're practicing for a tournament, and if you want to catch all the fish in the lake, you do it just like that. But say you're out practicing 2 or 3 days before your tournament, and I can just assure you that if you go out there and you jack everything before your tournament, those are fish. You may do good in the tournament, you may not, but you're not going to catch those fish. Very rarely will you catch one day and then come back the next day and catch that same fish. So many times people go out and they say, oh, I caught a 7-pounder off that tree right there yesterday. You better hope another 7-pounder swims up there, because chances are that fish is stupid, but he ain't that stupid. So the best thing for you to do is not catch those fish. So a lot of times I'll lead them around and shake them off and all kind of stuff. People think I'm crazy when I'm doing that. You'd be surprised how many times I shake them off and go back and catch them in the next day or two. So that's a good thing to do. You want to make sure you don't catch them. So in this deal, this makes it really simple. I'm going to show you a little trick that's going to make it really simple. You just take that hook off, just like this. Take it out. What I want you to do, take that hook. You stick it right back in that tube. I know it's hard to see. The camera angle kind of sucks. Anyway, I want you to run it all the way through that tube. Don't hook through the tube. Go all the way through, all the way out the tail of that tube. What we're going to do is we're going to pull that hook all the way out, just like that. Okay? We're going to pull it all the way out. And believe it or not, we're going to cut that hook off. Then what we're going to do is that rattle that we used a minute ago, clipped on, we're going to tie directly to that rattle, just like this. I know you kind of see what's going on here. You can guess what's going to happen next. I'm going to tie it on that same Palomar. Run it back through there just like that. Spit on it a little bit. I don't really know why in this situation, but we're going to do it anyway out of habit. If nothing else, bite it off. Now what we're going to do, we're going to pull that rattle right up the butt of that tube. You have no hook. There's no way you're going to catch those fish. But I promise you, when you flip that thing in there around those trees, in that mat, whatever, you shake that thing up, those fish are going to come and get it. And what I like to do is I like to move that bobber stop down. I'm going to move it down to about like that. That way my weight can only go so far. And I want it to move a little bit so to get out of the way when I set the hook. But otherwise, I just assume it not go any farther than that. I don't want it going up and down my line. If you're flipping in something really, really tight, you know, your weight may go through and your bait may stay on top. So I like to make it pretty close. But anyway, you're not going to catch any fish doing that. You can save them for the tournament. Anyway, if you guys got any questions, please drop them in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching my video. I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching.